Yeah.
Right. TJ, I want to bounce backwards a little bit and rewind. And kind of piggyback off of something that we actually started talking about before the video got interrupted. You know, Ty had asked you guys the question about, you know, the correction, we're going to call it, and, you know, what you can do. And, you know, we started talking about cutting the fat, right? You know, you're a great person to speak on this because, you know, before we went live, you were talking about how technically, you know, you're in the business of social media, and that's how you do a lot of your promotions and all that kind of stuff. You know, 17 hours a day on a device, you know, doing some kind of promotion. That's a good way of, number one, trimming the fat, you know, on marketing expenses and that kind of stuff. But on top of that, man, I just completely lost my train of thought.
No, you're good. Hey, you left it at a great spot. I can pick up from right there.
Yes, and cool. Yeah. Go ahead and pick up, and I'll have the second part of that.
Okay, awesome. Well, so you know, Dmitry Lipinski, who's going to be speaking at our Minneapolis event, he's one of our sponsors. I had an interview with him a couple of days ago, and one of the things that Dmitry asked me, he's like, "What's your screen time?" Right? And going back to the 17 hours, my screen time is typically around 17 hours a day, and I'm generating some sort of business, or I'm working on my business, or I'm producing content, or I'm making sure that my content is doing well. I'm always doing something. But one of the reasons why I feel so heavily about marketing myself or branding myself is because I personally have not spent one physical dollar or dime of my own money to create content to get where I'm at today. Now, I'm not here to bash marketers because I love marketers. I think they're great. They're very well needed. Like, there's a bunch of businesses out there that don't have the time to make their own content. They don't do well at marketing themselves. By all means, keep your marketer, right? But what I'm saying is that there's an opportunity for you to learn more about yourself and reaching clientele on a different level. In 2022, it's TikTok. In 2025, it could be another platform. But we can't be stuck in the MySpace movement. And a lot of roofers are still stuck back in the old days where we're still trying to friend Tom instead of friend, you know,
Tom.
we're instead of friending possible clientele, we're more interested in pleasing other people in our industry versus pleasing people outside of the industry. Now, my Facebook is full of roofers, and that's who I attract, right? Mm-hmm. I attract roofing company people. But on my TikTok, 231,000 as of today. Thank goodness, I finally reached that. It's for me. I don't care who watches me. I understand that people are trying to find a dynamic of clientele to reach, right? But who knows who's watching my client, or watching me? Like last week, I had a video get 3 million views in one day. 3 million people saw World's Greatest Roofer last week in one day. And to me, that provides leads. It provides opportunities. Mm-hmm. And something I was saying the other day, it doesn't matter if I'm World's Greatest Roofer or World's Greatest Hot Dog Salesman. I could change my name today, and I'll sell out hot dogs tomorrow because of the way that I've created my personal brand.
Yes, and I actually, while you were explaining that, I remembered where I was going here.
Yeah.
You started touching on, you know, not talk about roofing, and the importance of that is because the person that you're going to do business with, that your company is going to do business with, they're not buying a roof from your company. They're buying a roof from TJ McCormick.
Right.
And they want to know who you are. Right. They want to know who you are deep down. You know, if what kind of interests you have, what kind of values you have as a person, what your morals are, where you line, what are your core values and that kind of stuff, you know, and you'll get to know that. We talk about it all the time. You know, we get guests on this show and it's like we feel like we've already known them and we don't even know them.
Right.
You know, just based on that social media presence. So
exactly.
That's why it's so important, man.
Right. And you gain what is like a social media reputation. Right. And like Chris just said, like Eric Obram and Paul Reed and those guys like that, like I feel like I've known those guys forever. You know what I mean? Because we've talked so much through social media and we communicate, whether it be through Messenger and let's face it, like that's where it's gone today. You know what I mean? People are watching this. We lost reception and now we still have 15 people watching. Like That's crazy. You know, this is their TV today. This is their computer today. This is their GPS today. And I know, unfortunately, I get sucked into it, but